Quick video, y'all. The importance on a woman's feminine energy, or the importance of a woman's feminine energy. I'm gonna try to rush this because I don't have time. A lot of women think that it's their looks because they're getting men this way, or it's their sex because they're getting men this way. But that's fine. That's how you get a woman or a man. But how do you keep one? It's hard to keep a man if you lack feminine energy. See, most women rely on their looks and their sex, but they neglect the most powerful asset that they have to give a man for whatever reason. I don't know if it's programming from the music. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the people they hang around. I don't know if it's the spirits of the DNA and the DNA that they get from sleeping with other men. But the masculine shit is not the way to go. If you're a woman, trust me on this shit. It's not the way to go. Now, some of y'all women, you might not give a fuck about a man. You just care about you, and that's what's really going on. You have a lot of women who don't give a fuck about men no more. They tried the love thing, it didn't work, so now they're walking around like NFL linebackers. You know what I mean? Cussing and all this other shit. Now, I'm not saying a woman gotta be a perfect angel and shit, but I want women to realize, imagine a man walking around being super feminine, and ask yourself, do you find that attractive? No. So why do you think that us men find you running around cussing and nigga and all this? Why do you think we find that attractive? We don't. The only reason why you get this shit off is because they find your looks attractive or your sex attractive, but they don't want to stay with you. They just want to fuck and bounce. Why is that? Because you're lacking feminine energy. Not saying that if you had it, that all men are going to just love you to death. No, I'm not saying that. But you, for your own good, should be doing this. Forget the men. Throw the men out. And just as a woman, this is your most powerful asset. Being feminine, man. This takes you a far way in life. Just like a man, when he's in this masculine energy, he can take over the world. A woman can in her own right as a woman. But if a man's in feminine energy, how's he going to rule the world? He can't, because that's not his strongest asset. That's not he's not in his strongest form. Remember, I go back to the older black lady on that video that said, she said, this applies to all women, but she said the modern day strong black woman is weak. And what she means by that is your strongest element of energy is in feminine energy, not the NFL linebacker, not that. That is not where you're strong at. You know what I mean? A lot of women, well, I have to be strong because I got to raise my kids and the men ain't acting right. I get it, but still do it in your feminine energy. You don't got to run around like an NFL linebacker because you're a single mom and you got to handle shit like a man does. I get it. But you still want to be in that feminine energy. You still want to move like a woman and act like a woman and carry yourself like a woman. Why is that so underrated? Why is it always about the titties and the fucking sex? That's wonderful, but what about the feminine energy? That trumps all that. What good is the ass and the sex, and the looks and the sex, if you running around like an NFL linebacker? You have to question men who actually find this attractive. Like, something might be wrong with these guys. They might be in the closet. Because how do you find a woman that... I don't really even like women wearing Jordans, for real. Now, I'm not saying I would X a woman off because she got on Jordans, but it's like... No, I mean, if the woman acts feminine and she got on Jordans, fine, I could deal with it. But if she running around like an NFL linebacker and got on Jordans, no, you're a man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I just can't. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, it takes a man to get me in this feminine energy, which is a bullshit-ass lie. It's a bullshit-ass lie. You're not talking about why do men cheat even if you do. Yes, I did say that. I said throw the men out. Even if the men are not there, you as a woman still should be in. Okay, so what you're saying is, if women cheat on me, I should be feminine. I should act like a feminine bitch because women cheat on me. No. See, y'all letting men determine how y'all move. You can't do that. Men are going to be men. You got to find the right man and be happy with that. But you got to avoid the wrong ones. You can't let, okay, men ain't shit, so now I'm going to run around like an NFL linebacker and I'm going to be a player and I'm going to be a bad bitch. Because you're robbing yourself. You're letting men who do you wrong or who don't know no better or who ain't shit make you not shit. No offense to any woman listening, but it's the truth. I would never let a woman make me become a feminine ass bitch because they don't want to act right. Fuck that shit. I'm still going to be a solid ass man and move like a man out this bitch. Why the fuck am I going to let a woman break me down and break me down to this feminine, weak ass female, basically? And that don't mean a woman's weak, but in a man's essence. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to read that again. If you're not, hold on. I'm you not talking about it. I don't know what you mean by that. I think you meant to say something else, but it says something like, I'm you not talking about it. No, it's hard for women to get back soft after we have been handled. A woman still could be a solid ass rock, but you still don't want to neglect your feminine energy. It should have never been neglected in the first place. You're right, it probably is hard, because that's like a man. He goes be feminine, lose his whole manhood, sleeping with a man or something. How you gonna go back to being a man? I get it, but I'm speaking to everybody. Don't let this shit, especially women. Don't let these men turn you into some fucking NFL linebackers. Stay in your essence. You gotta depend on God, man. Okay, you fucked up. I picked the wrong guy. That don't mean that I gotta run around and lose my whole identity as a woman. Even if a man is not in your life, you still have responsibility as a woman. You still got to move. You want to be a businesswoman or a lawyer or something like that. You still need that feminine energy, because that's where you're going to be your strongest at. You can't be like a man and be your strongest, because you're not a man. Just like I can't be like a woman and be my strongest. How? How am I going to be my strongest acting like a woman? I'm not a woman. Only she can master that shit. Just like only a man can master being like a man and moving like a man. There's no way around this shit. And it's all, and I hate to say it, but it seems like it's mainly my race of women who don't get this shit at all. Every time you hear it's cuss words, nigga this, nigga that, and they claim that it's a man that makes them feminine. Now it goes back to the man's fault. It's your fault that I don't want to be a feminine, strong woman. It's your fault I'm running around like an NFL linebacker. Even though men that you choose might have something to do with it, but you chose those men. You as a woman say, all right, I fucked up, I chose the wrong man. I can't let that shit determine who I am as a person. Even if it is hard, it must be done. You want to be in your strong essence, man, as a woman. You don't want to be in your weakest. Your weakest form is acting like a man. Just like a man's weakest form is acting like a fucking woman. That's why y'all don't like them. And truth be told, that's why y'all gravitate towards the so-called acting men who act masculine. They're good at acting like that. Oh, he's a thug, so he must be more masculine than this nice guy over here. But the nice guy might be the one that'll punch a motherfucker and knock him the fuck out. And the one acting like a thug might be scared as fuck to stand up for you. But you can't tell motherfuckers that, because they act like, as a man, especially a black man, you gotta run around like you some fucking gangster everywhere. Or you not masculine, or you some bitch. If you're not running around being this masculine or this acting like a gangster type dope dealer type shit as a black dude, then you're not masculine. That's the most stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, what did Jay-Z say? I don't need the stripes because, I don't need that within. I already got the stripes. I don't need it within. I don't got to run around acting like I'm a gangster. I already know I am. If we was both in the dark alley by ourselves, I know who I am. I know the spirit and the energy and the heart that I possess. I don't got to run around acting like a gangster. It's ridiculous, man. I'm going to have to text you later about this because I'm at work, but I got my opinion. Everybody got their opinion, but either way, find a way to be in your feminine energy. Do not run around here like, this is what makes you beautiful. This is what makes women beautiful and different. No straight, real man wants a woman that's acting like a man. Who wants this? He gotta be in a closet, dog. He gotta be. Gotta be, man. And I'm not talking about a woman can't go make money or she can't have her own business and things like that. I'm talking about who she acts like as a person. Her as a person. Whatever she makes as money and all that, that's on her. That's been an adult. That's different. But if every time I'm talking to you, it sounds like I'm talking to one of my homeboys, that's a serious problem. And then on that note, on the flip side, you expect me to act like that. Like, if you're not acting like a gangster, then my panties ain't wet. See, this is the type of shit that you run into when you deal with type of women like this. A lot of women feel like a man that wants a feminine woman, he wants a woman that doesn't work and this and that, and she just stays home and cooks and clean. That's bullshit. That ain't got nothing to do with who the woman is and who she is as a person. That's the issue. It's not about you being strong. I'm gonna be strong. I'm not gonna depend on men. I'm gonna go out and get my own money. That's not the issue. The issue is the energy. Just like when it comes to men, you don't like the energy of the feminine type shit, energy that some men give off. So you go after the masculine type energy, and it's usually the wrong type of guys. Because even men don't know how to separate masculine energy in the right way. They think, well, I'm just gonna go out, I'm gonna fight everybody and act angry all the time. A lot of men feel like if you tell a lot of, your boys and shit, hey man, I love you, this or that, you dick riding or you soft and all this other shit, and that's sad. That's sad, but really, it really loving is a strength and hate is a weakness. You know what I mean? But you can't tell motherfuckers this shit, man. Everybody act like you gotta be this fucking murdering gangster, or you don't got balls, you don't got nuts and shit. It's ridiculous, man. And it's the devil himself, because the Most High don't want us walking around doing this dumbass shit. The Most High don't want us doing this, man. You don't have to do it. I don't have to run around like I'm a gangster to fight you if you fucking fuck with me. It's already there. You can't take that. I don't got to put it on display. Look, I'm a gangster. Gangsters ain't even happy about being gangsters in the life they live. So when people are glorifying it and like, look at me, I'm a gangster, you know they faking that shit, man. You know they faking it. But it is what it is, man. A woman's more strong in her feminine energy, and it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? God made her that way. She's supposed to be that way. But it's too many out here acting like men, and it's very, very, very unattractive. And I'm not saying because a woman wears Jordans that she's doing this. But when you wear Jordans and you just acting like a dude and shit, why not just get a damn girlfriend, man? I mean, I'm being honest. Because if a man is attracted to that, I hate to tell you, but you probably got you a girlfriend in the closet. You just don't know it. Because ain't no way no straight man is attracted to that shit. None. But yeah, hit me up later. I don't know who you are, but hit my inbox or some shit. We can talk about it. At least you're willing to talk about it. A lot of people, you can't tell them nothing. They'd be right here, right now. Fuck you, nigga. Who the fuck are you? Like, who wants to deal with that shit? Nobody. A man wants peace when he's dealing with a woman. Now, if you want to do that shit around your girlfriends, fine. But when you come around a man, you should act a certain type of way. It shouldn't be like that. If a women want to cuss around their girlfriend, bitch this, blah, 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 whatever, do what you do. But around men, you can't move that way. And then a lot of women are questioning, well, I'm beautiful. Why is he choosing that ugly girl? Because that ugly girl's in her feminine energy. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. Because the feminine energy trumps the fucking looks and the sex. Just like the masculine energy trumps the money that a man got and the looks. Because you could have money and looks and be feminine and women not going to want to fuck with you, right? Versus a masculine guy who's a bum on the couch, right? He a bum on the couch. But he getting all the women because of that masculine energy. Man, this is a no-brainer. Y'all have a good day, man.